All right, I'm gonna try to do some love reads out of these cards right here because, like I said, y'all got relationships coming in, and these relationships is going to cause a massive die off, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Okay, ain't gonna be no time. There's no time will not exist on these relationships. Nobody can take it away from you. Okay, so let's do water first. I'm gonna do water, and then I'm gonna do air. We really all of these are elements, so it's basically telling you. Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking tea. Um, it's basically telling you if you need work and where you need work. Nobody can steal these relationships because of the level of evolution that both parties have went through. Okay, so it'll hurt somebody if they with the wrong person now severely. They won't even be able to breathe. You just start malfunctioning around you. It's like trying to stay in a. It's like trying to sit down in a atmosphere that have a lot of electromagnetic activity, or they have a lot of it's too much geopathic stress in a place. Too many microwaves, too many radios. Like a person won't be able to handle it. So let's not even introduce that thought here. Nobody can take this away from you. All right. So water. Divine trans transference. Now I'm gonna say this before I get into it. It looked like God is gonna be your boyfriend. The reason he doing this is because he needs to end something. There's something about your downloads that gets sabotaged. So God is gonna be your boyfriend for a minute. Yeah, something ain't right here. Something's distorted. I wish I could tell y'all exactly what it is, but this only come from one location, and it's coming from the location where it's supposed to be. The divine transference. This divine inspiration, you are getting it from somewhere else that you're not supposed to get it from. That's the problem. Okay. Whatever the shift that's about to take place, there is definitely an unexpected ending that is going to occur. I believe it's going to be forced, but this is what it will lead to. I feel like it's over here in this deck, but I'm gonna look anyway. They telling me to go get another thing of cards, and I don't feel like it. Yeah, it's definitely over here in this deck. You're gonna get this download from God. Whatever, you're not gonna find this. This is gonna be directly downloaded, but they have to get rid of something by force first. Hmm. See, you. I was gonna say, yeah, something. They telling me something in spiritual court. They saying that you gotta cut somebody off permanently. It's something ain't you not cutting off permanently, and it's blocking your downloads. When you cut this person off permanently, I mean, make all the endings that you could possibly make. You're gonna get happier. That's what it's saying. But that's not happiness though. So you must be, got happiness in. I don't even know what I would say about that. I don't know. I'm hearing weird things. I'm hearing somebody happy that something is dying off. It's some emotion or something like that. Because it keeps switching. I'm telling you. Look, this is the card I was looking for right here, right? And behind this card is this card. And when I told y'all that I needed to go get a card from another deck, it was 32, but I got 32 and I got 23 in that other card deck. This one is sitting here. So I gotta show y'all all of this stuff. Because the planets are talking to me, but I can't. Something about a sibling. I'm hearing that. What was it? Now I can't. Now I gotta go back through the cards because they giving me. I don't usually do this. I'm just trying to show y'all. Because I want somebody to tell me what in the world they talking about. And I know I have to give multiple analogies because sometimes my downloads be choppy and I can't explain it to y'all. This is 32. Numbers will speak to me at different times. And the planets, and I have to put it in order. And sometimes it takes me days to do that because they'll start showing me in my environment. And I'm trying to do things like eat and just be a mother. I'm busy. It's Gemini, Pisces, and what else? It's something missing. 32, 23. It's something missing. What was it? It was something in between this. Oh, I remember what it was. Now I know. It was the seventh house. I'm going to show y'all in a minute. As soon as I find it. And I'm not going to go get the other cards that, here we go. They just speaking to me in code and having me break it down. So this is Gemini and Pisces, which is not an axis. It's not an axis. AXIS, sorry. But this right here is tied together. This seventh house partnership. So whatever this switch that's going to happen on a spiritual level, some sacrifice within a family. I did pick up on a sibling, whether they're gone or not. It's causing some type of interference, but it's going to lead you to equally yoked or matched relationships. So let me show you all the numbers too. See the numbers? It says 23, 32, 39. That was that. And then they showing me it again. 32, 23. It's messing with some downloads that you're getting. I don't know why this person is it's somebody in the family. I'm about to end this portion, y'all, because I'm trying to. When I'm doing this, I'm also holding the energy for it. It's too much because I'm getting yanked. I mean, in dramatic locations, like I'm just dragging it all with me and then dropping it at one time because the details don't matter at this point because this is present time. It's already happening. This is going to tell you about your community as soon as I find it. Community meaning your family. Okay. So it says recalibration. This right here, this is it. It will lead to your happiness. So y'all remember when I got happiness confused? It's something that's going to end, but it's going to make you very, very stable. And it's not giving me finances. It's giving me an issue with you being actually happy. Being happy is very important. I'm not talking about spoiling yourself. I'm talking about true happiness where you can be. This is a good spirit, okay? A good, clean, pure spirit, a regenerative force, not only for yourself but others. Less flying and being solo because you know the deficiencies in a person. You're not even going to put forth effort. You're going to do what you need to do. That's crazy. So my question was, why is this person causing this interference? I need to know that because I do. They messing with your mindset. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's something about your mindset. They want you to be sacrificed and them looked at a mirror. They don't want people to see you. Yeah. Bloodline stuff. It's not for you to do because it's being taken care of now in the best way to get rid of the something false. Somebody might be a channel for spirit and whatever this person is. I don't know why I'm picking up on a dead person, but this person it seems like they dead and they keep blocking their downloads. So the reason I'm asking about why is that person trying to block you, I believe it's because they want top priority or first priority when it comes to your spiritual gift. We're connecting to the dead or something like that. And it's blocking downloads from God. It's almost like somebody keep ruminating about something that's been in the past. Like, let it go. Because, okay, let's say somebody died in a family and a lot of people ain't forgive themselves, or everything went downhill. Everybody got on drugs or alcohol, whatever it is. It's just that cloak, that energetic cloud it needs to move. Do y'all see it? This person wants to work with you. I'm telling you, they want to work with you, but I'm sorry, this card is not good. This is an illusion. This is an illusion. These things don't work with me. This is a glamour spell right here. If the person who I'm working with, y'all go back in the video when I was talking to water, God is going to come down through this way. Anything else that come through this way is things that I chose. So it's like somebody trying to appeal. This is the backdoor way, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So there's a spiritual sacrifice. It has to do with family karma, not one person's karma. Sorry, y'all, I got to get out of it. That's beautiful, because all of this is saying is that you desire to be connected to God. You want to be connected to God. And with this transformation that y'all about to go through, it's going to come about you. Whether you read the Bible or scripture or not, you're going to be led to it, and you're going to start speaking testimony. It's already hitting now, but y'all don't understand. Somebody is going to start giving testimony. This testimony is going to come from a place where it's not just about exposure for corrupted people. It's somebody telling their personal story. Everybody's going to tell their personal story so we can find out how common the things that we've been going through. I mean, people that's drug addicts, but they recovered. How deep it gets, how dark it gets. People that's been molested, raped, all of it. The testimony is at hand now. That's what we're here for. Testimony is going to set people free, and they're going to know it. It's going to allow them to leave behind people that want to work with them through glamours or their illusions. Stay in my reality. No, I can't do that. Well, I mean, in my place, but water, y'all are next in line. So yeah, God is gonna be your boyfriend for a minute. Okay. Now, what was we at next? Is it a card that I can give y'all? It would help if I could give y'all something that y'all can read. No, I don't. Just don't feel like it. I get the other stuff. It's bad enough I'm getting transmissions through this stuff. What did we say? Oh, we was doing air next. Okay. So, what is relationship with God and spirit? That's good. Next for that just means our emotions are gonna be recalibrated. We're gonna be connected back to God. But air. And let me change the song real quick. Got music playing right here. Okay. Air, somebody is going to speak their truth. Yes, it is. They're going to say how happy they make you. Somebody is going to speak. Yeah, they're going to speak. Let me see. They love what you say. Somebody love to hear you talk. They believe that you are very wise. This makes people want to leave their selfish ways. What I've noticed is that there's more fire speaking out against bullies. Air, I'm not sure. I just haven't really. If it's anything for air as far as communication, it's time for them to speak their story. And if you can't communicate effectively, whereas though people are feeling like they're being attacked through your speech, you have to tell them from your heartfelt perspective. You ain't got to be heartfelt, because when you speak about things, you relive them. And sometimes that can be put in a book format. Even if you don't do it, a podcast format, some of y'all can actually start charities because you know exactly what it is. You know what I mean? People need help, so you just got to be able to pour them emotions into where people deserve it, because you know it's people that deserve it. Because it breaks your heart to see people going through situations where they specifically got fucked over. People don't know y'all. It hurt y'all though, because y'all like to be by yourself. Yeah, somebody want to know what make you happy, and then they want to make plans to actually make it a reality. Oh, I'm getting tears with this one, y'all. I'm crying. I mean, I'm not crying physically, but I can feel it. Like somebody gonna be saying this, and their voice gonna be shaking. You hear me? Go for it. Yeah, somebody is tapped into somebody is tapped into somebody, and they feel like it's now or never. It's like an urgency happening within their soul. Like their heart is waking up, and I'm telling you, it is a beautiful thing, and I'm feeling it. It's like flooding through every bone in this person's body. Like fighting it would just hurt them. Like it's physically hurting them to hold back. Like I'm getting more love coursing through the veins, like unconditional love, not be like magnetized love, than what's the word? This person is afraid of their own feelings because they ain't never felt this way before. Woo. I can't remember the other one, y'all. It's not lust or need for sex running through this person's veins. It's like they just need to be close. Might make this person hyperventilate, or their heart might skip a beat, palpitations. But it's cool air. Whatever it is, it sweep through and it pass. It's life flooding into somebody. Somebody's thinking long term. Did we not say in the beginning that's not air thing? We are definitely sitting inside of Gemini's gate because I keep getting Gemini reference. Gemini and Scorpio is going to be very significant, and that would specifically mean healing psychological wounds when it comes to have bloodline, financial, or psychological issues. What is making us stop coming together to collaborate to heal those issues without being triggered, taking things personal? So, like I said, this energy that's going to roll through as a heart stomper. But don't be dismayed. All right, at the bottom of the deck, it says perspective. Something is rooted in somebody's perspective. It causes somebody to be a runner. There's a runner chaser dynamic in the energy when it comes to air, especially when it talks about taking a risk on relationships or becoming whole in general within their self. They sacrifice the opportunity because they believe it is an illusion, or they used to being glamored by other people. Something is over. I'm getting two people dying. I don't know. Why do I always get that? It's two people dying. Two people gotta go. Did I start off? I'm trying to think of how I started off y'all reading while I was flipping through it because I was channeling messages. I never remember, but whatever. Let's move forward. Two people, there has to be, okay. So there has to be two people that die or two die-offs that happen in order for something to come together for a future creation. I'm getting hit with electricity. Okay. This is a locked common goal. Something has to happen. It's something that has to happen in order for this to happen. So give me a second, y'all. Let me feel through it for a minute. Because I'm getting apprehension. I got to move through this in order to get to this right here. So I'm getting the apprehension. I'm getting runner chaser dynamic. But it's two things that cannot move. I'm about to burp. It's things that got to be cleared out first. So whatever needs to be cleared out, now I'm not picking up on dead people. I'm picking up on a type of personality. These are hidden issues where two people have used for a long time to protect their self. Like I said, from glamours, being caught up in somebody else's illusion, and it's something here flawed with communication, because if the communication don't match, if somebody, and I understand this, if two people, this is saying two people don't understand each other. One person here in the clouds, One person is down here in reality. One person speak money. One person speak love. This is a dynamic that got to be worked out. But this right here ain't gonna allow neither one of y'all to escape. So even if it's happening on a parallel level and you're not seeing this person, which I'm getting somebody in close proximity, but they being held together by bands. I'm not calling them cords. It's like bands. They not allowing. You can't. Two people are stuck in their situation. Let me give y'all a scenario. Lord have mercy. They both had the same life purpose, regardless of whether it's a parallel or it's actually happening in your environment. Two people have the same life purpose. It won't let me break it. It won't let me break it. It's giving me two pieces because it's not supposed to be broken. These energies would not do the work if they did not have the 3D obligations here to get them to work through things that they have been running away from. And they're not running away from it for a long time. It's just that they used to seeing a lot of endings. Sometimes when these type of energies see death, they know it's time to move. It puts them in a state of fear and panic, like, because you don't know why you seeing death right in front of your eyes constantly. This is crazy. Yo, I can't help it. I can't help it. Lord have mercy. Let me explain to y'all what this is going to lead to. I promise you it's going to be over. There's some suffering in this card. The suffering is gone, but the state of it, the energetic state is still there. It's not funny. It's just like you feel it. Whatever this is, this stuckness is going to lead you to this, okay? Whatever this ending, if it's two people dying or if it's two people not being able to run and being kept still. Oh, shit. Okay, so let me tell y'all how I'm doing this because numbers speak to me. Y'all not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. I'll say it like this. On this card, this dot that's lit up, this red, these are all electric circuits, okay? Now, I don't know not much about human design because I just read cards, but the way it's given to me is always different. This is an electric circuit within your body. You have this electric circuit, and then that red dot has a number in it, but then there's another one that has a red dot. So this is gate 9. This electricity is gate 9. This is where I gotta use a lot of different things. Y'all be surprised how people manipulate your energy, but it don't allow me to stay on one culture, one religion. I got to be on the move anyway. So there's a number in that red dot that's telling you your electrical charge or their electrical charge, and then there's a small black line. Y'all can see a black connection. It's a connection leaving from there. Then in this square, there's another one, and there's a number, but the number is not connected. So the black lines are part of your soul's purpose. This is the number. I was going to flip through the cards like y'all been seeing me do and go to get the number. So I flipped it over about to flip, and this is the number. So this right here is going to lead to a match. And it's so crazy because this is Gemini energy. May 29th. Wow. Okay, so now they telling me one person dying. I'm getting the extra downloads. One person dying that is stealing from two people or two people's union or destiny. Somebody stealing somebody's off of somebody's sacred energy in their sexual chakra. So once this third party that's invisible is removed, then it's going to allow you to come together with who you're supposed to be with because you got decoy in energy. Don't even worry about finding and all that stuff because this is a life purpose. So the third party don't have this life purpose. That's what's going to end this first person. They might have put roots on y'all or it's in y'all lineage. This could be a cousin for some. Yeah, so it's going to definitely advance you to the next stage. I don't know what that is, but it's like they saying things like it's going to move you to the next degree. It's going to put you in equally yoked matches. Because somebody's heart don't match. They just link into somebody just for money. That's it. They need a long-term contract, but this person is not in close proximity. They've been left in the past. Because this person is happy with money. They don't fulfill their desires. They just love money. So it's no point in this third party or this third party energy getting any finances because they're not doing what they supposed to. Wow. Mm. They said that's the truth. This person only want money. And this person is a master builder, but they a master builder off of other people energy. And what they do is they get somebody to partner up with them. I don't even know what type of person this is, but they get somebody to partner up with them. I'm hearing something about the 144. So these people will be in this energy. Gemini and Taurus could be significant. It might be three people here, y'all. Two Geminis and a Taurus. Or whatever it is. They ain't not on the same. They ain't where they supposed to be. I feel so good because hold tight, y'all. There's a regression happening. It's separating a ancient old contract, okay, from somebody that don't have the same life purpose, okay. It's a binding y'all coming out of. Y'all good. Y'all good to go. I feel like I want to give y'all another card, but I don't want to do that because that'd be unfair to everybody else. How about I shuffle it? See if we got any other good news. Because it's not, I gave y'all the rundown for it, air, but it's not, this is kind of a stealth, sit still thing. You know what I mean? Everything is being taken care of for you. You're safe. They need to guide you to some form of creation, and it's going to be a process. But I don't want to say it's going to be a long process. But your happiness has to be intact. You have to learn to act on you have to relearn to start acting on your desires when it comes to happiness. Things that have you integrity, have you floating around, not looking over your shoulder, living righteously. Regardless of the things you see, you might see something that air deals with temptation. Let me explain it like that. Air deals with temptation. Temptation will always be shoved into your face. You got to learn the process of integrity and discernment of choices real fast. Because those levels of temptation is just like, heck yeah, it's exactly what I needed right now. I will take it. What do I do? So that discernment is what's needed there. Yeah. It looks like somebody is going to take accountability. Somebody is going to do what they're supposed to. There's somebody showing up here that does accept a challenge. They do accept a mission. There's another advance. So we got to advance. Somebody advance. I'm now here in 2 degrees. That's interesting. Now they're giving me one energy, very significant. They're going to sacrifice this person. This is crazy. Whatever this is, you advance. Whatever this advance, once this take place, when this ending happens, it's going to lead you to it's better finance. Somebody is like, something financially makes way better sense for me to take this journey and cut the middleman out. So the middleman is definitely getting cut out. There's 9-9 again. So somebody ain't no humanitarian. Somebody ain't been sent here from heaven. They not sent here from heaven to fix problems down here. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 33. I was thinking about it because I remember I kept telling y'all about advancing degrees. Somebody keeps saying the same stuff over and over again, and there's nothing they could do because they don't have intelligence to give you any more. And look at that. There's 31. I'm looking for 13. They say a leader. This person is a false leader. I ain't saying false prophet. This person is giving me matriarch energy, bloodline. Everybody do things for her. Go do this here. Do this. Do this. Now everybody like, man, fuck off. Somebody don't have like whatever. It's like an air of somebody thinking somebody is upstanding or a person that need to be listened to. They like their word is trash now. That's kind of what I'm getting. Don't nobody want this person advice. Don't nobody want to do nothing for this person. Don't nobody respect this person. Hey, I mean, somebody want the shit. Yeah. It said retelling. Y'all can go back in the videos. I was just showing y'all. Somebody keeps they might speak like a leader, but somebody is they keep talking. Remember what I told y'all about downloads from God come through the top. This person, they talking their own desires. They going against God when they do it. That's why everybody's getting away from this person. Somebody is blaspheming God. And somebody is getting away from that person. They realizing if somebody keeps saying the same thing over and over again, they are regurgitating trash. So I could see if I said, so my message is running a loop. They want me to explain this to y'all. My message is running in a loop. I've been saying the same things for 3 years straight. So it's been preparation. It really been over 3 years straight. Let me see. 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So they've been on and off different platforms. I've been saying the same thing for the last 8 years. And then as far as my family, it would go back, I'm not going to count, but it will go back to 2010 that I've been saying the same thing. And then I did that before I separated. So the first thing you do is you make announcements. You go through with your testimony and you reach as many people as you meant to. And then you separate. Once you separate, that's when the tear down starts to happen. Then God kind of move you around to make sure that you are where you're supposed to be, which is not available. Y'all, I just be tripping. Because somebody put their foot in their mouth. That's what it say. They got to be prepared for the influx of people that's going to come in that really need assistance, especially if you've been lying to somebody or misleading them. Ooh. I made a TikTok about somebody that was misleading their flock. Anyway, I'm going to let God tell me what it was, something that they wanted me to know about that person. What is their desires? That's what I was saying. What is their desires that they would go against God and use other people? So their desires, they self-love. Wait a minute now. Let's talk about it. 1 second before I go on to the next. They need to love themselves. I hope. I'm saying, I know it's too late. I'm just letting it go. Let me just process this. Somebody got low self-esteem. They don't love themselves. And if you don't love yourself, you can't tell other people how to love themselves. You can't do it. It's impossible. Somebody has capped on this right here. Perhaps somebody has confused the adoration that they get from external sources as love. That is a distortion and whoever has been doing this, we got to really pin this person down. They do it for finances. This person don't do it because their desire is not attached. This is your sole purpose over here. This is not because somebody is actually connected to God. This person does it specifically for finances. The card is backwards. That's what it does. So whoever this person is, they don't love themselves. That's why they can't give any advice past what they already have given. It's a lot of people. It's not just one energy. I'm just picking up on one person. But whatever this is, it's going to lead to an ending for a person. I hear jail. They're not going to have finances. It's worrying this person really bad. They can't see if they don't have money. Something about frustration, anger. Okay, so this person was supposed to be a provider. That's what what did we say? What was their desires? They was supposed to be, but that wouldn't be their, what did I say? I said, what is this person desires? They desire money, but The reason that they get money or was attached to money or would be attached to money was because they're supposed to be a provider. Ooh, I don't know. I'm picking up on theft. It's spiritual theft and it's actually theft in the 3D. Mm. I know Donald Trump ain't just come through. Ooh, yeah, somebody believed that they are God. That is what's going on there. Well, I got to get out of air sign reading. Somebody gonna some whatever this person is, they gonna try to talk their way out of it or something. Somebody it could okay, so it's a couple of things. It's gonna lead to somebody opening their throat chakra. Somebody's gonna confess a truth, speak a truth, or something like that. But it's still going back to this. So somebody is under a test where they either have to choose whether they love their self because they was meant to be a provider. So they choosing between love or money. There's something definitely here with that. Hmm. Whew. I'm fanning myself, y'all, because it's like hot. Somebody's just really frustrated, frantic. Somebody is hoping, I mean, with everything in their possible soul, that they can come to some type of agreement or settlement. There's somebody that want to collaborate, and I can't give. I think I said that before. I think I said that before, and I was like, I can't really tap into y'all reading. It's because it's an issue of mercy. There's going to be where on either side of air, somebody is going to be the judge and somebody is going to be the juror, and I can't tell how that will turn out. And I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Woo. All right, what we got next? Fire. Hmm. Okay, I'm feeling good because I'm feeling euphoric. I'm feeling euphoric because something burnt off, so now proper action can be taken. That would be equivalent to a purification by fire. Purification by fire can be a fever. You know, a purification by fire can be a lot of pain and suffering where you forced to take actions where you would be lazy in other ways. So God put the fire up under your ass so you can get out of Dodge. Um, Doomsday prep. And I'm not fear mongering. I'm just saying certain people can hoard certain stuff. Okay, you might hoard chocolate, and it be a chocolate trade war that nobody knows about. It don't always have to be finances or whatever, you know. So that ain't it. Creation. 14. Somebody don't have. Somebody don't have the same vision as another person. However, there's a chance that this person they still feel like they want to help you with your cause. So somebody can't see. Okay, there's an issue with knowing here. Okay, here we go. This is kind of like in the trust format. There's an issue here with knowing fire, whereas though it's like you want to you want to take action or be invested towards something, but you can't see the same thing that they see. That's called knowing because you are going to have to rely on your feelings as opposed to, and you're gonna have to rely on the feelings that you're not familiar with. We're not talking about if I say take an action, go do this, um, go fight this person, have what you want, run as fast as you can, the things that will be in your power. This is about propelling somebody else, using your fire and putting it behind the right person, place, or thing because it's something that you can feel strongly that you can't see. You're developing your sense of knowing. You're developing your sense of knowing. What does that mean? That means that I'm thinking or hearing or sensing things. I'm smelling smoke even though it's not my environment. So I get up and I check the house. I don't see it. Okay. And later on, you might see a wildfire on the news and you be like, wow, okay, that makes sense. Knowing is very uncomfortable because you will never, and this is something that you have to get comfortable with, and I struggle with it and I know how hard it is. Knowing something is just because God gives you that gift. It's there to help you navigate other people. That means that the odds of you getting the explanation or proof will be slim to none. You're going to fight with that for a little bit, and it's going to drag you around, stomp you real good. And then you're going to be like, okay, cool. You know, what's tried and true is I'm getting the message. The message is for me, and I'm going to move forward. And yes, you will help people along the way. But where you take your fire and what you put it into has to have the cleanest and purest integrity. And that's the feeling that God is going to start working heavy on. Okay? It's going to keep you safe and protected, and people that deserve it safe and protected. And it's going to allow you to be more efficient because a lot of people want your fire and you don't know where to use it because your feeling is heavily based on what you have in your power and control. The odds of you using it on another person if they're not doing nothing for you is slim to none. But that messes up a lot of long-term investments for y'all. Okay, look, the visionary. So I just shuffled the cards again. I'm about to shuffle them one more time. But this is what I'm saying. Somebody cannot see the same things. They have a knowing that it's going to lead to a long something very financially lucrative, and it's going to be long-term stability. It's a future creation, but a person can't, they might have the resources or have the energy to do this, but they're gonna need to be comfortable with being in the background. Um, Somebody picking up on the future pregnancy as well. Somebody can see into the future. That's got to be scary. Somebody can see something like that, and they like, woo. That might make a runner chaser dynamic in certain people. Um, what was it? What was it? My mind just. Oh, like I said, somebody can see and somebody can't. So this is like a knowing relationship. It's something here about the distance that I got in the cards. It's like this is safe. Now, usually I would get creeped out by somebody hanging in the background because I was like, ew. You know what I mean? Like I don't like energy on me and around me like that. I got to regulate that fast. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Somebody just is magnetized. They like, I know they're back there and they're evaluating, which is good because they're learning discernment in the process. Okay, that's they hanging back to protect their self, which is good because you don't want to follow somebody where you're not supposed to go. Somebody wanted to be somebody and they not that somebody. This person desires the only things down here in the 3D, and there's somebody that's hanging back because they like, you teaching me the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's something there about the discernment of you, who you got compassion for. Like I said, what's their motivations? What drives them? What are they trying to attain down here? Because somebody got a thirst that's unquenchable when it comes to the 3D things and materials, and it's so temporary. It's two energies that got a temporary life. Somebody knows somebody desires is lust based, based on just what they can do. Is financially based. Somebody is very materialistic and they starting to pick up on that. Y'all heavily sensitive to that. It's getting so uncomfortable because y'all desire is to actually be happy. Like I just want to be happy. That's what's messing up y'all stability. I just want to be happy. Why can't I get somebody that has integrity? It has to do with something about survival mode. Because y'all want stability, and it's something that's gonna lead to your happiness, but it's something that got to be it's almost giving me an energy of covetousness, wanting something that somebody else has because you simply intrigued by it. If you're not doing that to somebody, they doing it to you. Like, go get your own fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like I imagine somebody setting what is that thing called? Somebody putting a fire ring. Is it called a fire ring? Somebody purposely setting a fire ring. It's like when you uh it's called a burn. They're giving me smoke jumpers. It's called a burn. You burn, so basically you burn something so it can't be reburned. So the fire protecting from it won't do that because it's already burnt there and scorched the earth enough where the fire cannot go that way. It's called a burn something. I don't know. It's just like a burn off. It's a perimeter that's protected. Somebody's setting the fire so somebody can't get back. That's good because they're using their fire for protection. Because they got to trust their knowing over top of what they trying to get proof on, or if somebody's trying to get proof. Out of sight, out of mind. It's more on a spiritual level than anything. Somebody want to see if you going, I don't know. Let them tap in so they can get insight about something that they. Oh, this is like somebody considering a reading, or yeah. They want to know where somebody's sympathy is. Well, let's just answer that right here, right now. They want to know where somebody's sympathy, where somebody's their sympathy lies. Like they want to know a person's motives, but it's for good reason because they trying to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't want to be let off a cliff, and I don't blame you. So let's get the answer to that now. Somebody wants somebody to have the same desires that they do. They want somebody to have a mutual attraction or understanding. It's kind of like heart's desire. So it's not giving me love as much. It's like they want to work together on a new start. That's what it's giving me. It's not giving me anything intimate. Somebody has compassion for some. It says compassion. Somebody has compassion. It's an inspiration. Somebody desires to create something. I don't know what they desire to create, but whatever it is new. It's starting over new. Something about relocation and travel. Somebody want to travel. Somebody want to move somebody or travel. Get them to a location. I'm not getting safety, but it's like, yeah, you definitely need to be moved around because your environments affect you, your locality. Did I say I'm telling you, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from that. Somebody's gonna go another route with something. They gotta level up for something. Somebody might have to stop talking to a certain person. Like I said, they deal with materialistic individuals. I don't know if it's all around them, whoever's advising them, because it may be somebody that's actually advising this person. Like I said, they want to get a reading. Like you could read the Bible, go wherever you want, but I'm just saying somebody's like, I don't know. Because somebody just want money. So somebody been in a relationship where they in a relationship. Why? I don't know. They in a relationship. I don't know. They in relationships just to be in relationships. Like what's going on? Somebody realized that a relationship is convenient or they just settling in a relationship. I don't know. They okay. I don't. This is the last download that I'm getting. I just don't like the information I'm getting. I don't like the feeling that's coming with it. Not that it's bad. It's just like I don't like confusion. But it's like they got with somebody just so they could collaborate, or somebody they got with somebody just so they could come up. And it's like, well, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like it's nothing behind it besides that. So it's almost like somebody just got with somebody just to survive. And then a person is just like, I don't like it. Like, ew. Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? We just living. I'm not alive. Like, yeah. So whatever this is, this catalyst, this catalyst specifically has to do with somebody's happiness. Like, there's an enlightenment that there definitely has to be a severance between a relationship. Somebody's going to let a relationship go because they know it's over, because somebody is only with them just so they could copy another or mimic another person, and it's a turnoff to them. Mm. I heard that it's making somebody dick soft. I don't know. Whoever this person needs a father. So this person right here is a female that needs a father. And that's the only thing that it seems like they've been linking with people like that for a while. It's always somebody that need them to control them. Um, they need them to make them feel happy. They got to suggest everything for them. So there's something here about a lesson of parenting, because we all can come in and have reincarnates of children. But this person right here has been a father in many people's lives. Whereas though, just you know, be your own parent. Why do I got to pet you up or tell you go ahead? And some things are good. Some people, it's good when you can give this out and you're a master teacher when it comes to a mother and father reincarnation, and you can give people inspiration, and they can sustain it when they understand, when you have effective communication where the person becomes a generating force of what you lent out. Other than that, it dies because you realize that you're giving out something, and now it is making you, like I said, less sufficient. You burning off energy that don't need to be there. So you basically restore people faith. I'm getting Capricorn energy heavily. You know, this is going to lead to your stability, because something you already paid into. You already paid into. Okay, so this person, we going back. This person is not tapped into spirituality. It's not that they're not connected. This vessel is specifically here for the 3D. They're meant to, I would say speak, and I know this is not ears, but it's almost like this person is here to fulfill somebody else's desires. It's like a guide. I don't know how to say it, because it's like they definitely inspire hope. They restore people hope. That's what they do. They speak inspiration. But it's only a temporary portal, because this person goes around and they awaken other leaders. They inspire other leaders. So they have an obligation to go forward. You got to sustain whatever's given to you, because they have to go forward. They're supposed to do something. I don't know what it is, but it's something, because they're not telling me. It's not telling me, because it's a portal here, and the portal, it's not giving me any information on it. It's a person that's a future leader. That's it. Somebody crossed the line when it comes to finances. Somebody did something. Somebody wanted to be somebody. I don't know what this is, but somebody is not who they say they are. Somebody's just having that realization. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. The last thing I'm gonna say with this card. Yes, there's a risk here. There's something about relocation. There's something about this realization that's happening now. Let me talk about that real quick so I can get that energy off me and through me. Somebody is inspired to take a risk, and it is going to pay off. There's somebody else that took a risk to collaborate, and it was specifically financial, and they're waking up to they collaborated with the wrong person. Because how this person get money, and I mean, I'm not getting a length that they won't go to end people, um, to tamper with evidence as far as communication goes, media, phone, mail. We got a high class, what do you call it? Not a high class, a high level scammer here. High level. And somebody like, oh snap. So I cannot give any energy beyond this because it's making me almost queasy to this is telling me about a flood. It's a flood coming, but this is a new one. But every time this person do something, it's gonna be associated with some type of flood devastation. And this is just confirmation for this person. Because somebody to access a chaotic portal. I can't even tell somebody how to get out of this. It's like death is all around. Now, I don't want to say that. I'm gonna get another card, but I'm just saying this person relies on root work. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not getting another card. We're gonna look at what's at the bottom, but somebody rely on root work, and they've been doing it for a long time. I feel like their bloodline is rooted in scamming. This is somebody that does not have a permanent home. They constantly travel, constantly. So relocation and heavy travel, that's there. So I don't know. Initiation. I don't know. Somebody's heart is being initiated. I really can't speak on this because who knows? It's a physical manifestation, though. So I don't know. Whatever this physical manifestation, what is it? Let me see. I don't know how that's gonna play out, and I'm at this point. I'm holding my breath because I'm like, I don't know why people make decisions the way they do like this. Because it's whatever that I felt heavy fear in the state of. It's like oh shit, but the oh shit that I'm getting is where okay, the energy I got was like I can't even associate it with fear, and the reason I can't associate it with fear is because all of that stuff, all the energy that would go to fear is reserved for adrenaline. So it's an adrenaline rush where somebody got to make sound decisions because they can't be afraid to. They got to figure out how they're gonna get themselves out of something. That is why I can't associate with fear. Now, what was it? Oh. So whatever this is that's happening with somebody's physical heart. I keep looking for these cards just for them to be already out on the table. But I'm pretty sure it's in here. Because I don't think I seen it. Yeah. It's directly connected to their spirit. So I don't know what it is. But water is very, very significant. I don't know if it's water signs, but I can tell you a flood was there. Every time this person do something, if you think you want to come up, look at that water. Watch that rain. Watch them floods. Watch them mudslides. Watch them hurricanes. Yes. Okay. Who else do we have? That was fire. Now we're gonna do Earth. Is it Earth? Yes. Yes. Receiving downloads. I don't know if somebody's taking downloads. Oh, they want to. They want to do something to affect downloads with Earth. They need it for finances. It's a financial issue. Stability in general. I didn't even read that last card. So it's something I done already folded it in. So it's too late, but it's like something that they want somebody to miss or not see. First of all, that's impossible. If God wants you to see something, you're going to see it. Like, if I don't get it out of card, I'm going to get it in a dream. And that right there is like, I don't have no control. So, they manipulate your dream state. But if God wants something to come through, it's going to come through. And if it ain't in my dream state, it's going to be in my reality. I don't have a choice but to pay attention. I'm an earth sign. So it's like, Earth, you have multiple outlets that's going to tell you what is going on. And it's going to be impossible for you not to see it. Because it's going to be all around you. You're super sensitive to your environment, your reality. Yeah, somebody wants. What is that? That was saying creation of God, but I don't. Creation of God. This person is creating, wherever they creating from, it come directly from God. Do somebody know that and it makes them an automatic enemy, or what is it? It means that they can't do something. Yeah, because somebody can't do something because it's, I don't know why it's spotty for them. I don't know why it's spotty for them. Whatever it is saying that somebody takes sexual risks. Somebody is getting downloads using some type of sex magic, masturbation. I don't know. But whatever it is, their connection to God. That's how you connect to God? I don't know. I mean, we already got that connection. We already got that connection. What I'm saying is somebody overusing it or doing it specifically connect to God is what I'm saying. They doing it so they could tap into another person. Hmm. I just got cold air. I don't know where this. Okay, wait a minute now, Earth. I don't know where this. This is a 5D intimate connection right here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But see this cold air that I'm getting? Two things. It's a dead person, or it's a person from the future. That person is not from here. They are not in human form. Whatever this is, it's out of this world for sure, and it has to do with two people being in that same state that I mentioned with air. They stuck, and I don't want to say stuck. They just in a voided space. They at 0 point energy because something needs to be. It's saying conservation. Something has to be anchored properly. Like that. I don't want to say they stuck because they're not stuck. They just one is growing and one is learning to communicate. There you go. Somebody is definitely aware, but they aware that this is a long term and stable offer in whatever way is coming in. Somebody knows somebody is a winner. They can feel it in their heart. So the issue with the heart is like, you know, mm, it's kind of like a growing on a person because I gotta stretch it up. It's kind of like a growing on a person because the person have to be a friend. Everybody got to be a friend of themselves. Other than that, you're an enemy. It's gonna be automatic with Earth. You're an enemy if you're not working on yourself and you don't love yourself. It's gonna be known. It's not like you can hide it. So I guess the best thing would be, why can't they hide it? Because you see it. You can see in a person's spirit whether they're settled or not. You get instant downloads from God, whether us, even if somebody got an attachment on them. So, I mean, the dead is not gonna bother you, Earth. Just so y'all know, because Earth is Earth. Where do you bury coffins and put everything? You put it in the earth. You're connected to the soil, trees, and everything else. Anything buried in the earth, that's what you're connected to. Okay. Now I forgot what I was gonna say because I forgot. What is this? Somebody is. They want to know about your connection. I'm not being mean because there's no meanness in the card, but go get your own. Like, pray to God. You know, read the Bible. I would suggest always start with Psalms and Proverbs. Proverbs tell you everything not to do, and Psalms soothes your spirit. But see, this person want to know about your connection so they can change something around. See, this manipulation right here. Are you trying to manipulate something that's already connected to God? They've been connected to God since birth. They were sent here as a portal of growth. They are God in the flesh walking around. And I don't know. So now we're about to ask, why would you manipulate that to somebody's benefits? Because see, this is a person that got to have endings behind them. This is a temporary help. Temporary help. Especially when it comes to family. I have a mission. So they want to manipulate it for their own things that they want to create. See, I'm gonna tell you the issue with this. Here's the benefit to somebody tapping into somebody else's connection, because this is a no-no. It's going to lead to your identity. So if you are ready to come out to the world in whatever form you are, if you're ready to see everything about your soul in the world to see it, this is going to be great for you, because it will lead to your stability, your happiness, because you're going to be in your integrity. You're going to be able to be who you really are, your personality. So if this is what you're looking for, good, because this person is going to be a guide to tell you what you need to end permanently, so that you actually can roam free. Your spirit can be free. But if you're manipulating it so you can keep them around for your own stability, your identity is going to be shown in every way possible. Every It's going to feel like you naked even though you only got skin on. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that somebody want to put distance. Here we go, back to the 0 point energy. Somebody want to put distance because of that. This is like somebody needing space for longer periods of time so they can recalibrate. So anybody on this mission right here that would be following Earth in any way, shape, or form, just recalibrating your own stability. You're going to put space in between it. Now, this feels good because it's like, okay, I can come in for some information, then I could disconnect, recalibrate in my own energy. Then I could come in for information. That means that you're doing a constant check-in. You're not becoming frantic and stuff. It's like, okay, at least I got instructions to know that. Like TikTok is a tool. That's saying a lot of us are going through the same things, whether it's manipulation, whether it's recovery, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, any types of recovery, different therapies, taking all the skepticism and crap that would stop us from advancing out of the way, so we can go ahead and live just in our own, just be ourselves. That's all we try and do, be ourselves. That's it. You got to be willing to be by yourself, enjoy your own company. That's it. Because if you don't love yourself and you're not working on yourself, then you are enemy. It's just going to be picked up. It's not something that the God have control over. You're supposed to fix that within yourself. Other than that, you holding a hand and they pulling you. They've already advanced things so they can pull you through hell. But if you cannot move your own 2 feet, you're going to get trapped there. And the hell won't be like, oh, burning head. No, it's your personal hell. It's like having a person to suffer with that's walking you through all the things that nobody else can tell you about in your past, present, or future, because you're like, I don't have nothing to identify this with. If you wasn't checking in on TikTok or YouTube to see why you getting dizzy, why you having headaches, why you got fear, why you crying, then you would be like, I'm lost. I don't know what direction to go. Somebody knows that somebody keeps saying something over and over again. This is like a apology. Somebody is a master manipulator when it comes to making the same excuses. Somebody is just selfish. That's what this is saying. Somebody is selfish. Somebody is a master. They a master teacher when it comes to who's selfish and who's not. Why would you destroy something here? Try to destroy something that's here for everybody and it's free? That don't make sense. And now we getting into why you would manipulate a relationship with God like that. That's what keeps the person moving forward, whether they betrayed or not. They have to move forward, first of all, because God told them to move forward. You down here, you're not down here for yourself. Well, whatever this is over. I'm not even going to go back into this. Whatever this is over. The reason it's over is because somebody is trying to bind somebody. Somebody is just trying to keep somebody stuck. For what reason, I don't know. But they're enemy. They are enemy. Whatever it is over because they have already made their choice and they're going right back to their old ways of hoarding and being selfish. For what? When you could be free. Just let go of the things that is keeping you down. Somebody just cannot believe that somebody is still intact, still has integrity, They just don't understand. This is somebody that gets hold off of somebody else's foundation. Now they don't have stability. Whatever this was over. Whatever you borrowed, whatever you got, whatever you took, that was temporary. It was it was taught and it was free so that you could self-sustain. You would be able to do it on your own. It was just a loan. That's probably why I felt the did, because that was temporary money. There's some people that have loans from, they have spiritual inheritance where they can borrow from their dead because they are crossing them over, or they're escorts for souls, but it's temporary. It's something that can be loaned to anybody, but they're going to come back and collect off of a soul that didn't use it, because now they can't help. It's their money. Anyway, whatever this ending, it's going to help because it's going to obviously bring the rightful person stability, because they loaned something out, which means you became deficient in your reality, but you knew it was temporary. You can help anybody that's going through suffering. You can help them with whatever they need, you know. But somebody apparently took that for granted, and that's what made them an enemy. They being separated from whatever your foundation is. There is no more safe haven. We had that card the other day. So let me see one more. I don't know what's going to happen to this person, because I'm trying to, before I get to finding where this card is, this person is losing a connection, but I don't even know what to equate with this connection that they losing. This is the ability to hold your own vessel here. Like, this could be a physical death. So maybe the person that we was tapping into is somebody that they not crossed over, but they on the verge of crossing over, and you just, you know, being you doing a mediumship for somebody. Yeah, okay, is this right? Let me see. No, that's not right. But it's definitely somebody crossover. Let me make sure y'all understand that. They are still here living in the flesh. And I can feel that my whole body is cold. Ain't felt like it's been dipped in this type of cold for a long time. Like, I mean, ice cold. So you got somebody leaving here in the flesh because they bound to the 3D. But you got somebody from out of this world that's coming in to be with y'all. They are not from this planet. Why do I keep losing this? Okay. Somebody was mirroring somebody's experience here. And somebody like swapped the energy where somebody thought their existence was one of fear. No. You're not supposed to be living in fear at all. It's going to come off of you, so don't worry about, you're just not supposed to be living in fear. But somebody did put that on you constantly for years. You had their fears on you. Yeah. So whatever it is, it says, this card says conclusion, and the circuit that's connected is starting. So whatever that's starting that's happening, somebody is being pulled down, literally, like they're losing their fight in this physical world. But this person has been doing this for a long time. It's something about contracts. So more than money, it's like the attachments to all blessings. It's not giving me just money. They needed this to stay alive and money. And they had to glamour you by giving you false hope in the 3D constantly, over and over again. I'll do this, I'll do that. And it's family, friends, it's a bunch of people. So who knows? Because when I'm dipped in coal like that, it hasn't been, Taurus is significant. Gemini may be significant. Taurus season, but it's a collection of people, another round of people that did not graduate, specifically Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. It doesn't matter if it's a sun or a moon. Everybody had to ascend through their Aries chart, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini part of their chart. There was something else that I was gonna say. So something is starting to overtake these people. It's starting to drag them down. Okay, so yeah, so I was when I felt like that, where I was surrounded by the dead, it was over at a person's house where other people, at least 3 people, have said that they heard voices through the wall, people being tortured, or uh, somebody that was passed over being at the back door saying, "Can they come in?" Um, Clapping in the around them, even though nobody was there, and not wanting to go in certain parts of the house. And this was a rental, so the energy wasn't in the house. It was with the people that moved into the house. It was the actual that current tenant. So there's something here specifically about eviction as an indicator. So there's something that y'all gonna see where somebody housing status situation changes an indicator. I'm getting a confirmation outside. Something is definitely, because all the leaves is falling. Somebody's sad about it too. But yeah, it has to do something with harvest, and it has to do with these things was taken, but now it's like whatever this renewal process, life is not going to all of the things that was harvested. It can't keep its only its energy. There's decaying starting, a rapid decaying. All right, so that was it. I'm gonna timestamp this for y'all. Thank you.